Good afternoon, groovy citizens, and happy, fantastic Friday. Y'all, it is Friday, finally. I don't know about you all, but I have had a very long, yet productive week, but long nonetheless. And so it is Friday. Just got finished getting my hair done. I decided to do a little part in the middle, because normally I have it parted over here and everything combed to the side. But I said, no, let's do something different today. And as y'all can see, y'all look at this. My hair is growing like a weed, and I will take it. So anyway, let me give you a few updates, and then we're going to jump into today's topic. And the first one is, by now you all know that Queen Elizabeth passed away on yesterday. And I was so sorry to hear that, because I actually was watching the news, and then I stepped out. And before I left out, the guy said, oh, she has not passed. So, but the family had been summoned to her residence. And so I prayed for her. Lord knows I did. I prayed. I said, well, Lord, let her make it through this. But by the time I went and ran my errand and came back, my mom said, Queen Elizabeth passed. So I thought, oh, wow. So, my prayers go out to her family and those that were closest to her. And I do know that if you are here in the DMV area, I'm not sure exactly where, you'd have to Google that, but you can go and someplace downtown, and there is a condolence book, and you can go in and write your condolences in that book. Excuse me, and lay your flowers and, just pay your respects. So that's really, really nice. And just, of course, stay tuned to the upcoming events. I'm not sure when exactly her body will lie in state, but it probably will be end up being next week. So just, Google that and stay tuned to that. The second thing is, y'all, my sister is making brownies for me this weekend, so I'm super excited about that. Don't judge me, because I don't judge you, okay? And the third thing that I was going to tell you that I did not, and here's proof, here's my notes, you see a little asterisk, but I didn't actually write it down, is we had a really great Circle of Champions session on yesterday. And so out of that, y'all know I'm always coming up with ideas. So I will be working on those this weekend. Well, two things that I can't really tell you about right now, but in the coming weeks, I'll be able to tell you about it. So I'll be working on those. And all I can say is, if you're not a part of Circle of Champions, honey, what are you waiting for? Okay? You can look. As a matter of fact, if you go to my website, www.michelleismakingithappen.com, there is a link for Circle of Champions. You can click on that and get more information about Circle of Champions. It is not my business, but it is my coach's business, and I'm a member of Circle of Champions. And I always want to share great things with you all. One other thing, the book that I've been working on, fingers crossed, you guys, because there's an issue with the cover for the book. The dimensions are off just slightly, and so it's causing an error, and the book won't be able, I can't go forward with publishing it because of that slight error. So I'm trying to figure out how to get that fixed so that we can move on, because everything else is done. It is ready to go. So again, stay tuned for more information on that. Now, let's go into today's topic, which is, your mindset is everything. I'm going to say that one more time. Your mindset is everything. And so I want to share this quote with you by Ray Lewis. And he says, if the lion is not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest, how can it be the king of the jungle? And then he goes on to say his mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch, or you could say dinner or breakfast, whatever. An elephant thinks run. Isn't that interesting? As big as the elephant is compared to the lion, when that lion sees that elephant, it's thinking, oh, there's a meal. The elephant sees the lion and says, I need to get on up out of here so I don't end up being his meal. And again, it's all about the mindset. And because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but he knows he is the king of his jungle because of his mentality. That's why a lion can come across a pack of hyenas and not be afraid. he fears nothing. You know why? Because it's his thinking. We're going to unpack that in just a minute. And again, that quote was by Ray Lewis. And then I have another one by Eric Thomas. It's a little lengthy, but I wanted to share with you. He says, what happens when you're a gazelle and you're not being pushed? He said, you're not being prodded. You're not given a reward. Nobody's encouraging you. What happens when you're a gazelle and the lion's not chasing you anymore? He says, you stop running. When the lion is not chasing the gazelle has not a care in the world. It's grazing, just relaxing. There's nothing for it to think about because it's not being chased. But what happens when you're a lion? When you are a lion, it does not make a difference. You realize that if your family is going to eat, that if that pack of lions is to survive, then you've got to hunt. A part of being a beast isn't just eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunt. It's the hunt that you're excited about. They like to see the gazelles run and then boom, they take off. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process. That's it right there. Let me put a pin right there. They love the process. See, I don't know about you all. I love reaching my goal, but I love the process of getting there. It's just something about that excites me more than actually getting to whatever that thing is that I'm going after. Just as much as they love the prize. So they love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You aren't in love with the process. A true hunter's goal is not the prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. And so, again, today's topic is your mindset is everything. And as I put my seatbelt on and begin to head home, we are going to unpack that just a little bit. Y'all, it's actually a nice day. It started out on the chilly side this morning, but right now it's 86 degrees. The sun is out. It's not overly hot. And so I will take it. But yeah, let's go back to your mentality is everything. You know, I think I've talked about this before when I say if you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you're right. Because it's all about your mindset. If you think that you can, case in point. Let me roll my windows up. Case in point. I tell people that I am a chef and I'm going the wrong freaking way. So, I digress. I'm just going to make a quick U-turn right here because I just realized I'm going the wrong way. When I tell people that I am a chef, although when I do my cooking videos, I do have a disclaimer that says I really can't cook, I don't cook, and I'm not interested in learning. That's what I say in my video. But I say that I'm a chef anyway. You know why? Because I can be anything that I choose to be. And you can't tell me that I'm not. Now, I know I can't cook. You know I can't cook, but I believe that I can. So when I'm doing my cooking videos, that's what makes me good at what I do. That plus the fact that I'm probably making something that only has a few ingredients, which, by the way, I'm going to have a cooking video coming up for you guys next week. And we'll be making some guac. And I'll have a little surprise we're going to add into it, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. So anyway, it's all about your mentality. So if you think that you can start your business and it can be a success, then guess what? It's going to be a success. But if you think that you're going to start that business and it's not going to go anywhere, then it won't. It's all about your mentality. And the other thing that I think trips people up a lot, whether you realize it or not, is that some of you lose the game before it even starts because you talk yourself out of it. I know people that say, you know, Michelle, I want to do ABC or XYZ. Come on, people. Get in your lane, dumbass. Short people shouldn't be driving big pickup trucks any daggone way. But I digress. What was I saying? Oh, some people, you talk yourself out of that win, is what I should have said, even before you get started, and because you don't believe in yourself. And then I've had people to connect with me because you want me to encourage you and to believe in you, but you don't even believe in you. So it's all about your mindset. It's all about your mentality. If you think that you can be successful, honey, then you will be. But you've got to tell yourself every day without fail that I will be successful at whatever it is that you're trying to do. And I promise you, you will be. But now here's the key. You cannot just say it just to have something to say, okay? Don't just say, oh, I will be successful, but you don't truly mean it, or you don't believe it in your heart. That's just something that's coming out of your mouth. No, you've got to say it and you've got to mean it. So when I say that I will be successful at the goals that I've set for myself, trust and believe, I say it with conviction. Whether you believe in it or not, I believe in it. So I'm saying it with conviction because I believe that I'm going to accomplish the goals that I have set for myself. And I need you all to do the same thing. So I also need you all to stop losing the game before you get started because you count yourself out. You think, well, how in the world am I going to win? Or how am I going to be successful when I don't have the tools that this person has, and I don't have the background, the education, the money. I don't live in the right neighborhood. I don't have the right friends or the right job, and I'm not driving the right car. Honey, let me tell you something. You've already counted yourself out. It doesn't matter where you went to school, where you live, what you drive, where you work. You believe that you can be successful, and you will be. Because it's all about your mindset. And if I can get you all to take one thing away from what I've said today, is that some of you need to change your mindset. Some of you don't believe in yourself, and it bothers me to no end. To no end when somebody says, well, Michelle, I hear you. I'm going to do it, but I don't think anything's going to come of it. I don't think I'm going to get that job. I don't think, I'm going to, whatever it is they're trying to do. And I'm looking like, are you serious? Because you've already counted yourself out before you've even gotten started. And here's the other thing. If you're going to think that way, then why even go through the motions of doing whatever it is that you're doing if you don't believe that you are going to win at it? I believe that I'm going to win at everything that I attempt. And even if I don't, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. The sun will still set when it's time for it to set. It's going to rise when it's time for it to rise. And guess what? Tomorrow's going to be another day, and I can just try to do that thing over again and go back to the drawing board, figure out what didn't work, and figure out how to make it work. But I'm never going to cut myself down or not believe in myself. I don't give a daggone if you don't believe in me at all. It makes me no difference. I believe in me. And that's all that matters. For those that do believe in me, I appreciate that. But if you don't, it's no skin off my back, because I'm going to believe in me whether you believe in me or not. And that's the attitude that I need you to have. I need you to have the attitude that regardless of who supports you, you are going to go out there and be successful. Regardless of who doesn't back you, you're not going to give up. I need you to have the mindset that when you wake up every day, you wake up with the mindset that I will succeed. I will accomplish my goals. I will accomplish my dreams. I will, be the best at whatever it is that you're trying to be the best at. Get up every day and you say that to yourself. That's part of my daily affirmations that I say to myself. I wake up every day and I say, all right, Lord, today is going to be a great day no matter what. No matter what. It doesn't matter what the weather is outside. It doesn't matter whether or not I don't know. I can't think at the moment, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a great day no matter what. And I have a to-do list every day. And I say, Lord, I'm going to get done everything on my to-do list today. Doesn't matter whether I finish up the last thing at 9 o'clock at night. Doesn't matter. I didn't go to bed with stuff on my to-do list, but I believe that I can, therefore I do. So you guys, I hope something that I said today resonates with you and helps you to become the person that you want to be. I hope that it encourages you to change your thinking. Change the way you think about yourself and the way you see yourself accomplishing your goals, because I want to see you all win. I truly do. I want all of us to win, and there's room enough for all of us to win at whatever it is that we're trying to do. So if you're new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. Y'all know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you, so welcome back. And thank you for joining me. As always, y'all know the drill. You know my spiel. I love you all to the moon and back, and there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can ever do about it, because I'm always going to love you. I'm always going to support you. I'm always going to believe in you, and I'm always going to be here to encourage you. Go out there, enjoy the rest of your day. Have an amazing weekend on purpose. Even if you don't do anything at all, still have an amazing weekend doing nothing. And we will talk again. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we'll talk again tomorrow. Yeah, we will. We will talk again tomorrow. I love you all, and go out there. I didn't say this. Go out there, have fun, but do so responsibly, okay? Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you keep your hand sanitizer. Avoid big crowds. Y'all know the spiel. Just go out there and have fun responsibly. I love you all. We'll talk again tomorrow.